As humans, we are electrical beings. Our entire body, our hormones are regulated, everything is controlled by our nervous system. So understanding the nervous system is crucial for understanding how to contribute to your health. There are two different responses to stressors. There's the fight or flight response or the rest and digest. The fight or flight response is also known as the acute stress response. It's a physiological reaction that occurs in response to a perceived harmful event, an attack, or a threat to survival. The response is triggered by the release of hormones that prepares the body to either stay and deal with the threat or run away to safety. Here's how it works. The body perceives a threat, and the process begins in the brain. When a threat is perceived, the amygdala, which is involved in the emotional processing, sends a distress signal to the hypothalamus. This part of the brain functions like a command center, communicating with the rest of the body through the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system has two components, the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system functions like a gas pedal in a car, triggering the fight or flight response, providing the body with a burst of energy so that it can respond to the perceived threat. This threat also causes a release of adrenaline and noradrenaline. The adrenal medulla produces adrenaline, epinephrine, and noradrenaline, which is norepinephrine, which leads to an increase in heart rate, elevated blood pressure, and boosted energy supplies. Adrenaline leads to the dilation of air passages, allowing more oxygen to be delivered to the tissues and to the muscles, preparing them for action. The hypothalamus also prompts the adrenal cortex to release cortisol, the primary stress hormone, which increases glucose in the bloodstream, enhances the brain's use of glucose, and increases the availability of substances that repair tissues. Alongside these hormonal changes, several physiological changes occur as well. The pupils dilate to take in as much light as possible. Blood flow may even be diverted from non-essential areas like the GI tract and reproductive organs and brought towards major muscle groups that are needed to fight the threat. Once the perceived threat has passed, the parasympathetic nervous system dampens the stress response and brings the body back to a state of homeostasis. This sophisticated system helps prepare the body to be as efficient as possible during a threat, enhancing the likelihood of surviving dangerous situations. The other half of the autonomic nervous system, known as the rest and digest system, also called the parasympathetic response, is a physiological process that takes over once the perceived threat has passed, allowing the body to relax, conserve energy, and manage bodily functions involved in growth, immune response, and energy storage. This response counterbalances the fight or flight system and is crucial for maintaining long-term health and well-being.